This great wali, this great saint of Allah, was with his disciples when this young man came forward and sat right in front of him. The young man asked, "O Shaykh, do you allow me to ask you a question?" The Shaykh smiled and said, "O young man, ask me, what do you want to ask?" So the young man looked down and asked, "O my master, O my teacher, do you allow me to commit sin?" The people around him became outrageous. The saint knew this person was spiritually ill, and so he has come to a spiritual doctor. So he said to the young man, "I give you permission to sin." There was silence in the room. What is the Shaykh saying? But then Hazrat Shaykh Ibrahim Adham radiallahu ta'ala said, "But under one condition." And what is that one condition? The person asked. Hazrat Ibrahim Adham radiallahu ta'ala anhu replied, "O young man, remember, if you intend to disobey Allah, to commit sin, then get out from the kingdom of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." The young man looked down and said, "This is not possible, O Shaykh." But then the Shaykh carried on and said, "Don't you feel ashamed that you are in his kingdom and yet you want to disobey him?" Tears began rolling down the young man's eyes. The Shaykh carried on and said, "O young man, listen. If you intend to disobey Allah, then don't eat from his provisions." "This is not possible," the young man cried out. "O young person, are you not ashamed of the fact that you eat from his provisions? You eat from the food he has provided you with, and yet you want to disobey him?" The young person shivered. He cried more. And then the Shaykh said, "And O young person, when the caller on the day of judgment calls you to stand up, then refuse his call. Don't stand up." The young man cried out and said, "How can this ever be possible?" So the Shaykh said, "Then fear him, whatever you may be." The young person went away, having his thoughts and hearts clean from the evil intentions.